Hello, welcome to Variety. I'm Terry. Today we're talking about American Horror Story Cult and what clowns have to do with it. Now, thinking about clowns and thinking about that this is going to revolve around after the election, we're going to talk about the 2016 clown sightings. If you don't want to hear about them, go ahead and don't watch because I'm going to talk about them. So a lot of these clown sightings happened in early August. It has been reported back even earlier than that in multiple places. You know, a funny fact about the clown sightings in 2016 was Target actually took their clown mask off the shelves because of the panic. So in general, it did happen in August, and then there was more reports around October, of course leading up to Halloween. So on October 25th, there was also a report going around news outlets that there was like a clown purge style attack coming on Halloween Eve. Of course, we didn't see anything come from this. We didn't see any reports about a clown attack or any kind of purge style attack that happened on Halloween Eve. Although on Halloween 2016, a group of 20 people were dressed in like clown masks and purge style masks. There was this family traveling and they supposedly got hit by something. They weren't sure what it was, so they stopped to kind of feel things out, what was going on. And as they stopped their vehicle, the 20 people would just come out and start attacking their vehicle. Yeah, and one of the men actually ended up getting attacked and needing medical attention. The guy that was attacked said they were wielding hockey sticks, bats, clubs, and knives. So in reference to American Horror Story Cult, we know that it's going to be taking place in Michigan. And there was a lot of clown sightings in Michigan last year in 2016. We're going to go ahead and refer to Wikipedia for this. At 2:11 a.m. on September 22nd, a person dressed as a clown was reported by police in Vermontville, Michigan. The clown was seen walking on M79 highway in Nashville. At 6:30 a.m. on October 4th, middle school students waiting at a bus stop in Allegan County saw a clown emerge from the woods. Now, it ran towards some students and then disappeared into the woods. Also, on October 6th, two 14-year-old girls were terrorized by two teenage women dressed as clowns who jumped out of a car and chased them. In a press release after their arrest, the police chief referred to them as morons and idiots. So we can see that a lot did go down with the clown sightings in Michigan, so we have a little bit of reference there for cult being placed in Michigan. Another cool thing of interest that I did find about the clown sightings was that it was not only in 2016 or a few years leading up to that. Actually, in 1981, there was the Phantom Clown Scare. And back in the 80s and beforehand, a lot of people weren't concerned about leaving their children unattended, letting them go to school. It just wasn't something common in that generalized society yet, that people were going to harm your child. The most that might happen is your kid would fall off their bike, maybe break their arm, fall out of a tree, maybe break their arm. And a lot of this happened kind of around the same timeline in 2016 as it did in 1981. It started more towards the beginning of the year, like April, May. That's when a lot of the clown sightings were being reported. And it started up small and then it gained a lot of traction afterwards and we saw a lot more reports. Now this one was mainly reported and started in Massachusetts and around that area. Now, not going into a lot of specifics because there is a lot of specifics just as I said with Michigan. One of interest was this yellow van that kept going to different schools. I think it went to 6 different schools and they all described the man as the same way. He was dressed as a clown and wielding a very large knife. And it did elude the police, so they were not able to find him in the vicinity, you know, when they were being reported. And this actually spurred a lot of people to keep their children at home from school. 1981, as the year came to an end, there was just less and less reports of things going on, and the clown panic kind of seemed to die, so there was the end to the Phantom Clown Scare. Then we were introduced to the 2016 clown phenomenon. Now, thinking about why people do this and want to dress as clowns, and not really just to scare people, but it just regards to humanic nature of people wanting to feel a part of something. They want to feel connected. They want to be a part of a collective. See where I'm going? Kind of tying it in there to cult. There's actually a professor at a university in Springfield, Massachusetts, that kind of gave his opinion on why people were joining in on this madness. And he said exactly that the motives were to feel connected to this national news story, to feel a part of something. Okay, now think about social media. What do? We want to feel connected. Now think of all of these challenges that right now happening on YouTube. There are challenges going on, and we all want to get on it. Planking. Everybody went for that. Just one person started it, and then everybody followed. But sometimes with these challenges and wanting to be a part of something, we lose our sight, and we don't recognize the danger or the repercussions of our actions. I feel like we can also tie this into American Horror Story cult in some ways, because people are going to be following someone or someone's. You never know. You might have more than one leader, more than one cult, more than one faction of following. I'm very excited. So really, humans want to be a part of the next big thing. They want to feel like their voice is heard, even when they're not talking. So I think in reference to all these teasers we're getting with the clown references, it's just, in a sense, beautiful, because we can speculate so much on it when it could be so simple just as a representation of Twisty. I think it's incredible because it induces fear, it induces curiosity, it makes you want to join, it makes you want to be a part of this entertainment, whether you're on one side or another. So really, that's all I have for you in retrospect of clowns. I'm sure there's so much more I could throw in here, symbolism, meaning, and everything. I just wanted to point out about the clown panic and everything like that. So hopefully you enjoyed this information, and I will see you next time. Thank you for watching.